For less than $20, you can have this 5-meter smart light strip from Tapo. It's multicolor, dimmable, voice control, app control, catable, and easy to install. Is it worth the money, or is it a case of you got what you paid for? Join me in reviewing this another product from Tapo of TP-Link. Subscribe to this channel and consider funding some of my videos here by sharing super thanks. Tapo Smart Light Strips model L900 were released not too long ago. The set consists of a 1 ampere 12-volt power adapter, a controller, and a light strip on a reel. Tapo recommends to unroll the light strip from the reel before connecting to the power adapter. This comes in 3 sizes, 5 meters, 10 and 20 meters in length, and consuming electricity at 13.5 watts, 20.5 watts, and 42 watts respectively. The light strip is thin at 1.6 millimeters and 10 mm in width. This is not waterproof, but Tapo says it can be installed on damp locations. The light strip sticks well on surfaces using its 3M adhesive. You cannot find any gap between the light strip and the surface, as its sticker is so strong enough. This light strip is cuttable at certain length, meaning you can shorten the length just according to your needs. Every 10 cm from here to here, that's 10 cm, is a cuttable segment, and each segment has 1, 2, 3 LED beads, and you should cut between the middle of the terminal, not before, not after, so that its cut segment still has the terminals. If during installation there is an excess LED, then you just cut it here, and the light strip still operates normally because the controller automatically adjusts the power supply. For special project, you can cut every 10 cm or any length of the light strip and use a connector like this. This has a terminal inside, and it has color-coded cables, like this is blue, red, green, and supply line. You can also see here there's also blue, red, green, and the power supply. So this corresponds to the terminal. For example, if you're going to cut it here half, then you just insert the cut portion of the LED into this connector, and you just lock it. While you can reduce the length, but the light strip is not extendable by adding another light strip. The L900 light strip can be directly connected to a Wi-Fi network and doesn't need any hub. However, if you have a Tapo hub, you can connect the light strip to the hub to work with Tapo sensors. You need a Tapo app to completely control the light strip. Pairing and setting up the light strip with the Tapo app is elementary. Just follow the prompts and you'll finish the job. We'll try to add, check natin, hindi man siya automatic na nakita. Add. Saan siya? Lights, light strip. This is L900. Connect all the parts, then okay, connect to the device. It's connected already. Found it. Check firmware, up to date. In exploring this light strip, I am using the Tapo app for complete control. When you open the light strip from here, the favorites page, the landing page has the power on and off button, and the status says it's off for now. Below is a pull-up menu where you can find the various functions of the light strip. There is sync to sound, effects, schedule, away mode, and timer. The second panel is the energy consumption monitor, where you can estimate how much the light strip is consuming. The bottom panel has the favorite switch that should be turned on so that the device can be found on the favorites page. Device sharing is where you set the sharing of the device to the rest of your family members. The FAQ and feedback is important in case of trouble or questions about the product. You can also send feedback. Just click the button below. At the upper right hand corner is the setting icon. Tapping that opens the device settings, where you can set the device icon, device name. Here I named the light strip as window lights, and the location I put that in the living room. You can also actually customize. You can make another name or choose below. Then there is the default state. Whenever you power on the device, it will return to the last state if it's on or off, depending on how you're going to set the setting. You can actually customize that here. Okay. Then there is a switch for light on or off gradually. If you turn this on, the light strip will slowly increase or decrease the brightness upon turning it on or off. So it will not turn on suddenly or immediately. It will slowly increase the brightness or decrease in brightness, just in the case of turning it off. Then device info details the network information for the light strip and its technical data. I cannot share that to you here. Then firmware update. This will inform us if there is an update. If you set the auto update to on, then updates are downloaded and installed automatically. In my case, I turn it off, or I turn off the auto update because I want to be aware of any updates. Then there is a placement guide. This is a user guide how to install the light strip. So you can read it here. Then we have the control button explanations, which tells us about how to use the controller. I'll show it to you later. Let's exit the device settings. If you turn on the light strip, there are colors that you can select, and the name of the color selected is displayed. Like for example, this one, daylight, but the other colors, it has no name being displayed. It's only the color. And once selected, you can actually edit the color. For example, this one, I choose daylight. If you tap it again, then you can edit that. You can change the color intensity, the brightness, and the color. You can change everything. Like for example, blue, when you tap, you can see there the pencil sign. If you tap it again, then you can change the color and the effects. So you can replace the color here with another color, in short. The light strip is capable of displaying 16 million colors, from cool light up to forest green. Below the choices of colors is the brightness level. You can adjust it by sliding the control below, let's say from 100% to just 50%, or you can go down to 1%. So that is how to dim the light. Then we'll now go to the menu. Let's start with schedule. This is for setting the light strip to on at sunrise or sunset, or you can customize the time. Then you can also select the effects here, and also the brightness, and also the days that you want this to be turned on. Then you can actually save that later. Next tab is effects. Here you can set the different lighting effects. So you have panels for colors. You can create your own effects. That's customized effects. So let's say there's aurora, there's bubbling cauldron, And you can also set that by choosing this color wheel here. You can change the color of the cauldron, of the bubbling cauldron or the aurora you want to set, or you can just select random color, and you can change the animation speed of the effects from slow to fast and the brightness from 1 to 100%, and you can save it. The other panel below is the predefined effects. There are 18 effects here, from daylight, aurora, and so on and so forth. You can just choose any effects there. When you choose one of the predefined effects, let's say daylight, you tap edit, then you click done. So that is your default predefined effects. Back to the pull-up menu. The away mode can be used to randomly turn on and off the light strip, even nobody is at home, or make it appear someone is there inside the house. You can set the start time, let's say 11:30 in the evening, and the end time is 6 in the morning. So it means at 6 o'clock in the morning, the light will turn off. So you can even repeat the settings daily or any day. You can choose every day or just select certain days. Click start to activate the away mode, and you can stop the away mode anytime. In short, this is like a schedule, but it has the ability to turn off after certain hours. By the way, in schedule, you can set either on or off. There's also a timer which can turn on or off the light strip after a predetermined time. Let's say in 2 minutes, the light strip will on or the light strip will turn off. Then you click start, and you can stop anytime. Next up is the sync to sound. This makes the light strip like a dancing light. It will synchronize with the music in the immediate surroundings. You should keep this page open and always at the foreground of your mobile device to ensure audio reception. This feature uses the microphone of your device where the Tapo app is installed to create a synchronization. Also, the sync to sound will only function if your device and the light strip are both connected to the same network. You can start the synchronization by tapping the play button below and observe the ring on the app. It keeps on moving while the light strip at the background is acting according to the music. You can set the color according to the music by tapping the icon above.
Baby, you give me ice and ignite. You whip up my appetite, baby.
You can also set the brightness by tapping the sun icon above in the middle. So you can adjust here. Done. The last icon is for the tempo of the lights, be it slow, normal, or fast. So I put that in normal. I choose normal. Done. If you tap the pause sign below, the sync to sound stops while the music is ongoing. Tapping back the back button will exit you from the sync to sound page. If your Tapo account is already linked to Google Home, then you can control the light strip from Google Home. However, control of the Tapo Light Strip on Google Home is limited only to power on and off. Also, brightness control. And you can choose variety of colors from cool white to forest green. On the Nest Hub, aside from on and off, you can also control the brightness of the strip light. You can set down to 0, that's off. Then you can increase it to 100%. Then you can also change the color or adjust the color. So that's from cool white to forest green. And also you have controls here for light effects. There's the color loop. I don't know what is color loop. It's start. Okay. So the colors are changing. So you can set that up to 30 minutes. There's a timer. You can also set the light strip to sleep. You can also set the time here, and you can click start if you want to sleep. If you want the light strip to sleep, then there's also wake if you want to awaken the light strip. Okay, so these are additional controls on the Nest Hub. Of course, you can use Google Assistant and Alexa for voice control. Turn on window lights. Turn window lights to purple. Change the color to warm white. Can you change it to candlelight? Change to color green. Since it's a smart device, you can control the light strip even if you are outside your home. The least way of controlling the light strip is by using its controller. The controller has only one big button. Press once to turn on the light strip. Then you can turn it off again. Then turn it on again. If you press twice in succession, you're going to proceed to the next preset lighting effect. If you press 3 times, you're going to switch to the previous preset lighting effect. Now, if you're going to hold for 5 seconds or press and hold for 5 seconds, then release, you're going to reset the Wi-Fi settings. And if you press and hold for 10 seconds, you're going to restore the device to factory settings. With regard to automation, you cannot use the light strip as the trigger device. Look at the choices here. There's only cameras. You cannot find light strip in the list of devices that can be used as trigger device, so I only have cameras. But you can use it as a slave or the one doing an action like the automation here. And the light strip turns on every time the Tapo camera detects a person. Check my previous video to know more on Tapo devices automation with the link above. Tapo says the light strip has a lifetime of 25,000 hours or more than 5 years lifespan. Tapo has other models of light strips with advanced features like addressable LED segments and with an extra white LED. This Tapo L900 light strip is cost efficient. At its price point, it's a good choice for a decent smart light strip. Although it is not designed for outdoors, but it can withstand on slightly wet or damp condition. So it's good for window jams where rains could drop sometimes. This is a RGB light strip, not RGBW, so it doesn't have true white color. The most it can deliver is daylight. The app needs improvement because it's a little bit cluttered. If you are not keen on examining interface, you wouldn't know that below is a pull-up menu. There's a sign here going up indicating you should pull this up to reveal more items. And also on sub pages like the schedule, You wouldn't know there's more below until you scroll up. There should have been a slider at the side. It's also quite confusing, like there's an option here for on, but the off is located somewhere below. The on and off should be side by side like this because it's an option. Nevertheless, this Tapo L900 light strip is worth our money. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so that it can be located easily on your like video. Please subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell. Daghang salamat, ako si Jun Tariman. High-tech tabay!